Hello, everybody. Nick the Hero here. The EC Council uh, basically is a cybersecurity organization that does work in certification, education, training. They're the ones that do the certified ethical hacker exam that many of you have heard. They have a methodology for scanning networks, scanning ports, and stuff like that. Now, uh, different organizations are going to have different methodologies to do different things. It sounds silly, but that's normal. I like the EC Council's methodology for scanning ports and scanning what do you call it, IP addresses. So I'm gonna make a series of videos. This is video one in the series, and their scanning methodology is basically sevenfold. All right, I'll read from my list here. Sorry if it's so official. Right. Step one or phase one: check for live systems. Don't assume, don't have a map. You're pretending to be the bad actor. You're a certified ethical hacker and you don't have the information available to you. So the first thing you want to do is check for life. Look for live systems on the network. Once you determine where or what systems are available to you, then you can go into the next several phases. Phase number two, check for any open ports on those given machines. Phase three, scan beyond IDS. Try to be a little stealthy. You want to hide your activities. You are the bad actor in this scenario. Perform a banner grabbing. Start grabbing information associated with the machines that you're interested in. See what operating systems, even beyond the operating system, see what versions of the operating systems are running. See if those operating systems, what build number are on those operating systems. See for potential vulnerabilities later on. Uh, Scan for vulnerabilities. Right? Look for weaknesses in the operating systems. Look for weaknesses in the ports. See if there's programs running on ports. See if there's ports that are open that aren't being used. Build your map. Draw a network map of your particular environment, the area in which you are, quote, breaking into or trying to find vulnerabilities. And then hide your efforts, right? Different than being stealthy. Stealthy is about not getting caught. Hiding your efforts is about you've done something and you want to basically obscure the logs and things like that. Now, in this series of videos, we're going to do each one of those in progressive steps. This particular video not only is an introduction, but let's check for life. Now, we're going to keep it really simple. I don't want to be going through hundreds of things. I'm sitting here on my network. You can see that I have my Kali machine open. I'm going to pretend I don't know what's out there. So one of the first things I'm going to do is I am going to see what network I am. I'll just do an ifconfig. That's going to tell me what particular network I may be residing at. And it can say I am currently sitting on machine, I'm writing this stuff down. I'm currently sitting on machine 10.0.0.2, subnet mask of 255.255.255. So basically 24 bits on the submask. We have the broadcast. So I'm basically sitting on network 10, right? I want to find life on network 10. Now, one of the first things that a lot of people may do is immediately run to ping. So let me clear my screen and imagine that I automate this process. I'm going to do this process by hand for this demonstration, but imagine I automate this process by just using ping. I'm going to ping 10.0.0.1. All right, there's life there. I'll write that down. I'm going to ping myself. All right, there's life there. I'm going to ping number 3. Doesn't appear to be life there, so I'll write that down. 3, no life. Oh no, it said unreachable, so you couldn't find life. Let me ping 4. No, still unreachable. And then I'll ping 5. Nothing there. Unreachable. Do one more clear. I'll do 6. All right. Doesn't appear anything's there. So I have a base understanding of what's out there. Basically, it looks like it's me and something else. But I have a feeling that there's more computers on the network. Remember what I've said in previous classes? I said that a lot of servers might not respond to ICMP. Right? Ping relies upon the ICMP protocol. So when I type ping and I give it a number, not only is it arduous, not only do I have to maybe automate the process, there might be machines out there that aren't going to respond to the ping. So what do? Well, probably don't want to use those tools, the ones that might be weak. Ping, everybody knows it. Why don't we discover some of the tools? Now, probably the tool that is used quite frequently in networking, in ethical hacking. A lot of people refer to this as the Swiss Army tool, especially in scanning, and that's Nmap. I encourage all of you to, play around with Nmap, see its capabilities. It can be automated. It has its own scripting language. You could run an entire course on Nmap. We just don't have that luxury. So I want to do a complete network scan. I don't want to just do 6 computers. I want to do all the computers on my given network. So through some research, I know that I can use Nmap, and I'm going to do an SP. SP, that's just a switch that's going to say, they're kind of lying to you, use the ping command. Right? They're kind of lying to you a little bit there, but -SP means use the ping scan. You may hear this referred to as a loud scan because it's just going to send out these pings, right? And it's going to be very noisy. The intrusion detection systems would probably say, why is computer X, why is computer at 10.0.0.2, why are they sending out things? So it's not something that you would normally do, but it's going to find life. And in other videos, I'll show you ways that we can do it just a little bit more stealthy, but let's use the brute force. I'm going to say do the entire network with a -V. That just means for verbose. I apologize for the color. I still can't figure out how to change the color. Someday I will. So -nmap -lowercase sp, the range of addresses, V for verbose. Now remember, we only found IP address 1 and 2. It's going out there and it is scanning 255 addresses on there. It looks like most of the addresses are not in use. All right. I'm feeling kind of comfortable, but wait a second here. We got something going on here. 10.0.1, we discovered with ping, that's a PFS sent. That might be something that I want to write down. That's the router address. I know from previous experience that pfSense is a open source router software. So that's good. Let's see. Where's 2? I'm looking for myself. Didn't quite scan myself here. What do we got here? 3, host is down. 4, something interesting going on with 4. It's showing some kind of life there. 5 is down. Wait a second. 6. When we did a scan on 6, it came back, it couldn't find it. When we did a scan on 4, it couldn't find it. All right, something is not making sense here. Well, let's do the pings again, real quickly. I'm going to say ping 10.0.0.6. That one's kind of interesting. Nope. But if I do a nmap -sp 10.0.0.6 this time, there's something there. That host is up, right? So 6 is up, but the ping wasn't working. What about 4? We'll do 4. We'll ping 4 again. Nope, 4 doesn't appear to be up. So let's do the big nmap. Huh? 4 is up. All right. That is very suspicious. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Actually, it's not too suspicious. All right. A lot of our servers will not respond to a ping. In this example, I intentionally turned those 2 servers off. The servers are on, but those 2 servers will not respond to a ping. So I turned off the ping response on those. So phase 1, find life. Don't rely upon pinging to find life. Even so, in some textbooks, they may say use the ping. If I ping 4, it's basically indicating that thing's not alive. But if I nmap using a very loud nmap pinging, it's not quite full ping like in ping, but using that very loud S-SP, oh yeah, there's life there. Now, I wouldn't be too suspicious about it. That's not throwing red meat into the water. That's not obfuscating that computer. It's not hiding it really. It's just basically somebody determined that I don't want this computer responding to ICMP. That's it. By default, Microsoft servers have their ICMP turned off, so you can't ping Microsoft servers. It's not a way to obfuscate or hide things. It's just a very common practice. Now, in the next video, we're going to talk about discovering open ports, right? So with that knowledge, let's go out and learn something.